Hey guys, Captain Cricket here, doing something a little new and different. Just figured I'd try a one-off, see if anybody would enjoy me playing like this. This is, it's either 60 parsecs or Gone in 60 parsecs, like that. It's the same premise, same guys that did 60 seconds. I've played one just to kind of get my feel for it. Basically we are going to do there you go. I think the same old thing. I've done one, so just got a little bit of a familiarity of what I had to do. It's a neat little game. If you've never seen the 60 seconds, you get to read a little thing, random things happen, and you make a decision based on what you read as to what you got to do. You also got to keep people surviving. In a nutshell. Oh, and that's already begun. Let's get some stuff. Yep. And I can't drop that yet. Alright, so there's a door here.
Nope.
Always need soup. Alright, so the first 60 seconds we're going to gather as much material as possible. There we go. And, another toolbox. So bear with me, I'm not going to be talking a whole lot. You got to get your people, you got to get everything with this. And you don't have time to dilly-dally, you got to actually let's grab a person. You gotta be in place before it launches. Nothing left in here. Can we get the room? Alright, let's grab him. We're out of here. There we go. Kabloosh. So I figured this would be easy to do simply because this is not going to require any editing on my part. I'm going to be able to record. If I have to, I'll hit pause, phone rings or whatever. But basically I can hit record what happens, and send the episode off to YouTube. That's the hope. So we've got our 4 adventurers here. Basically you hover over them, it gives you a general quick how they're doing. And I'm Emmett, this is the captain, and you can, pretty simple, it tells you the status here, you'll see. We'll go through it. So we got the star log. Hey, Astro computerized assistant reporting for duty. You must be Emmett, right? I am pleased to announce that according to my data, you qualify to become the captain of this vessel. Welcome aboard the escape shuttle, Captain. On behalf of the Astro Citizen Program, please accept our apologies for the negligible inconvenience of being relocated 60 parsecs away from Earth. Current objective: find a safe place to land and then try to contact the outside world. Good news, Captain! The shuttle came pre-stocked with an emergency food supply. Use it well. +2 soup. That's really not much. Please switch on the main computer for further instructions. It is located in the center of the shuttle. Follow the regular rationing protocol and feed your crew. Good luck. You're going to need it, Captain. So there you go. In a nutshell, we took off. My goal here as Emmett is to make 5 successful intelligence. And we're going to find an appropriate landing spot. It's the current goals. And then you can read Emmett, and he's the very smart guy, somewhat has a bit of agility. Megan is also very smart. Really didn't need her, I guess. Dee Dee is quite dexterous. She's limber. And then we got Bebe. He's dumb as a rock, but is extremely strong. And then you can read the little thingies, pause, read, whatever. I'm not going to read all the different bios. Also get your stats, and yep, and that's basically that. So every round you're gonna you'll click the computer, you'll have to make a decision. It's based off sometimes your different stats. The floor is yours, Captain. You should now give a speech that will guide this vessel and its crew through the stars. You've prepared it, of course. Everyone is really looking forward to your speech, Captain. So am I. This is it. You can really show what breed of captain will you be on this incredible journey. What kind of speech will you give? My strongest attribute's intelligence, so we'll pick that. Alright, and there's really nothing else we can do at this point. So we'll just click. This ends the day. Nothing else is available. You could feed people from here or whatever, give them first aid or morale or whatever, but we're just going to do that. We're not doing nothing at the moment. Except giving a rousing speech, I hope. You knew exactly what to say. Your convincing speech was more than enough to prove your worth as captain of the last human crew in the universe. That was quite a performance, Captain. Your crew started cheering even before you were finished with the speech. Long live the captain, filled the cabin. If any sound could travel through the soundless void outside the hull of your ship, that would be it. One thing is for sure, you are ready for any challenge this galaxy throws at you. Captain, the crafting module in the back of the cabin has been activated. It's just like the Astro Citizen materials said. This wonderful machine lets you create something from almost nothing. All you need is a little bit of minerals, chemicals, or power. Use it to craft, recycle, and repair your supplies, as well as upgrade items and shuttle systems. And then Dita reported she's glad to have us as captain, so did Baby. So that's good. So these guys have already become a bit loyal to me. And Megan, she's a tough cookie. On my first trial playthrough, I failed miserably on a speech, and everybody was more nervous. So there you go. So, Captain, our wondrous Astro Citizen mini-reactor needs its regular coolant flush. The magnificent machine only occupies 2/3 of shuttle storage and weighs less than a 20-ton truck. Truly a marvel of space-age miniaturization. And keeping it in good condition is crucial yet difficult. To flush the coolant pipes, you must spin the torque shaft at precisely 98 beats per minute for 17 minutes. Dee Dee is idle. Do you want her to begin the flushing process? Alright, so Dee Dee's idle? Yep, let's have Dee Dee do the flushing process. Nice. And nobody's hungry or anything yet, which is awesome. And can we start crafting? We can craft. Now, there's this upgrading, and it says systems, one of the things. I don't understand what it does when you upgrade it, to be honest. I'll be honest. I really don't know. My previous playthrough, I did... Oh, I don't even have the materials I need to make soup. Why ain't that a son of a gun? Wow. Okay, we gotta recycle something in order to make soup. Actually, I want a couple of the other things too. But we have a tape. It'd be nice to have a lighter on hand. You kind of want to start this whole process immediately. You know, I'm going to upgrade the system anyway just because I just don't know. Maybe it'll increase the types of things we can utilize. I don't know. Alright, moving on. Let's see what happens. Day 3? There we are. Alright, Dee Dee gladly obliged when he asked to cycle the mini-reactor's coolant pipes. She went the extra mile, streamlining the mini-reactor's flushing process even further. Dee Dee detected a hole in one of the mini-reactor pipes and managed to rectify the situation. Good thing they found that, Captain. Alright, nice. Sure, you can peruse Astro Citizen promotional materials on board, but no, don't put that on. Captain, you have just initiated the Weight Observer 1000 on your wrist. It's just a marketing gadget, cracked and defective. When you look at yourself now, you see a bulky bulldog. It's supposed to motivate you to lose weight. Stop scratching your ear, or at least take your shoe off first, and do something about this. The ship needs a captain. Alright, so basically we've got a few options. The gun and the puppet are actually grayed out. I mean, there's barely an almost indistinguishable darker color on those. But we do have tape available for us, or we can do nothing. I'm going to go ahead and utilize the tape. So, and that's one of the random items we picked up, and so far no one's hungry or anything yet, so that's good. So, next day. Bloop. Just got an achievement, Space Engineer, and Extreme Makeover. You attempted to fix the Weight Observer 1000 with tape. If I ever malfunction, have the decency to use proper tools. I don't care that it worked. Maintenance is not to be treated lightly. The Weight Observer 1000 recalculated your body mass. It adjusted your hunger, removed craving for chocolates, and shut down. Too bad, I was getting used to the idea of having a pet on board. And an upgrade complete. Crafting module level 2. Nice. You found a couple of rusted and swollen cans of soup in the darkest corner of the ship. Someone must have put them there a long time ago and they completely forgot about them. It doesn't look all that safe to eat, but then again, it's canned soup. It's supposed to last 737 years. Will you keep the cans? Absolutely, buddy. Alright, and then my crafting gizmo. Alright, I can't craft. Oh. Everything has a use. You know what? I'm going to make a... Alright, one of the things I learned or saw, you gotta have a lighter on hand. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, that's recycling. Crap, I want to... Oh, I can't craft a lighter. Why the hell not? Well, hell, I might have... I don't know what I'm going to do then. On a YouTube video, this came in useful. Everything will actually have a use. I know the communicator will pump up later, so we'll just go ahead and craft one of those now. Alright, so we said yep to keep the soup, and we're moving on, and I guess no one's starving yet. Always a plus. Day 5. That ancient soup you found gave you pause, and no wonder. It looks older than this ship, and yet here it is. Who would have left it here? Then again, who cares? Free soup, yes! What could go wrong, right? Baby is loyal, crafting is completed, and everybody just got hungry. Let's see what we got going on here. First, Captain, there appears to be an error. Error, I am broken. Please fix me. System error. Quick action required. System error. Please, Captain, do something. Do something. I'm not sure how long I can stay operational. Act fast. I do believe this is probably a better intelligence than a strength check. Alright, so everybody's just got a bit hungry, which is neat because honestly I've seen games before where like on day 1 they'd start getting hungry, so we're going to skip that for right now. We'll let everybody get hungry here in a minute. A little longer. Wait, gotta craft something. I need 7 things, right? Am I still... Alright. What did I just craft? Oh, the communicator. Alright, so... I don't want to recycle anything, damn it. I need to craft things. Oh, maybe because you're only allowed to have 1 at a time. Alright, well, you know what? Maybe let's do the artifact. Alright, off we go. Day 6. Sorry, I'm sucking on a glass of wine too at the same time. Yeah, so I don't get parched. Hello there, Captain. I am happy to report the error was fixed. I just wish you were a little smarter about it. Pushing every button with no rhyme or reason really wasn't the best approach. I'm sorry about electrocuting the entire crew. You unknowingly activated the anti-hijacker countermeasures while trying to fix me. You should have been more careful, Captain. And we now have a artifact. Woohoo! Hello there, Captain. Might I ask why you're going through the files? You're not really meant to see the contents of my digital storage unit. Huh? Protox? Now that's a fun file. Just please don't... Oh no, what have you done? You shouldn't have ran the program. Protocol X initiated. That's a secret protocol. It was meant to be an experiment. The consequences of initiating the protocol will be severe. Use your skills and do something, Captain. Well, intelligence to the rescue. Alright, and we are crafting a battery or a mat. Let's do the battery. These items will, as you notice, we get to make decisions based on these different little tapes that pop up. And sometimes it's the items you need to have, and that's why I'm trying to busily craft one of every item that we got. And we're not going to feed anybody yet, which is, I'm actually surprised we're going this long. Day 7. Protocol X has been disabled, Captain. You are smart enough to hack the computer and stop the dangerous program from launching at the last moment. Phew! I probably should have told you about Protocol X. It's an experimental program installed on the ship's computer by the masterminds behind the Astro Citizen program. I am not at liberty to divulge what it does exactly, but rest assured that it's a good thing you've stopped it in time. Phew! Alright, looks like everybody's starting to starve and get hungry, so we're going to feed everybody this time. Crafting module's still busy, so yeah, starving, and I'm hungry. I'm just going to feed us all in a minute. Alright, your attention's required, Captain. This is most abnormal. We are registering unknown transmissions, but I cannot identify who is sending them and, more importantly, what they might contain. It might be a solar flare interference, or worse, a new type of Soviet encryption. We need to decipher these signals as soon as possible. For all we know, our survival depends on it. Who do you want and put in charge of monitoring these? We're going to use Megan. She hasn't done a whole lot here, and she's actually supposed to be intelligent. Oh, I guess I can't see her stats here. Soup for all, though. So all 4 of us are going to get a soup this turn. The crafting's busy. This is where it was at. So Megan, yeah, see, she's clever. So we'll go with her. Achievement Friend Zone and Crafty. First contact. Captain, you need to see this. I am not easily excited, but this is one of the greatest moments for humanity and human-made AI alike. We are not alone in the universe. The signals we intercepted were finally decrypted. They are alien transmissions, as in coming from other life forms. And no, I do not mean the Reds. It's something we have never seen before. There seems to be a number of intelligent civilizations in this galaxy. The signals are coming from everywhere. We can safely assume we're going to meet some of them, sooner or later. Or rather, your life will never be the same again, Captain. Megan did a splendid job. She was able to trace some of the electromagnetic interference, or it seems to be a potential landing in our flight path. Our ETA to that celestial body, or whatever it might be, is T3. Alright. Everybody else. Oh, baby's our friend now. They're just hungry. I'm actually alert. I wonder if I should make everybody not hungry. I got loyals. I got friends. What I don't have is a whole lot of soup, though. But, do the mask. Like I said, I'm trying to get one of everything. Alright, long-term space travel presents many risks to one's physical well-being, from muscular atrophy to laziness, to diets notoriously high in sodium. I'm concerned about the decline I've seen in the entire crew's physical fitness since our little sojourn began. I recommend a daily regimen of movements that use only your own body weight. You don't need any equipment for those, just gravity. Or artificial gravity. Any volunteers for a workout? Dude, it's gotta be Bronco. Alright, there you go. He's gotta be the one that does it. I'll leave him a little bit hungry. And we are crafting, right? Yeah. Nope. Yeah, we are crafting. Sorry. Alrighty. Pull the lever. Day 9. Baby's form was impeccable. Pull-ups, planks, squats, and lunges in this environment. He even added weight by lifting the spare parts for the shuttle. Sweating, roaring, baby crushed that workout like an empty can of soup. The automated system predicted benefits for being a model Astro citizen. A hidden dispenser opened and spit out 2 soup cans. I'm sorry to report these are the only 2 surplus cans hidden aboard the ship. Or are they? Plus 2 soup. We are still on approach to potential landing site. ETA T-2. Dude, awesome. This is all new good stuff for me. Oh no, I've been hacked. The virus came in a transmission from that small asteroid. It's taking over flight control and steering us away. Help, Captain, get it out of me. Alright, another call for intelligence, buddy. And you are busy. Alright. Hopefully this works. Day 10. You plugged an emergency console into the disk and quarantined the virus. I am healthy and whole again. Thank you, Captain. We checked the asteroid from which the virus originated. It was actually an alien supply warehouse. Fortunately for us, soup is universal. Plus 2 soup. We are still on approach to potential landing site ETA T-1. And we've made a mask. Indeed, thanks to our friend. I'm surprised because last time all I had was massive amounts of trouble with not having enough soup. So, we just suffered a collision with an asteroid. Oh shit. Our solar shield is kaput. If the damage isn't repaired, you'll be cooked alive. We have spare panels, but they'll need to be installed outside the ship. How will you proceed? Either agility or strength. Let's go with agility. Alright, gotta have a sock puppet. I don't know what for, but it seems the last thing to craft besides soup, and soup we got right now, so I'm happy about that. I'm pretty lucky this particular run. Day 11. You toss the replacement shield panels out to your crew from the safety of the airlock. Hey, you're the captain. You don't want to have to spacewalk if you don't want to. With the replacement panels in, the solar shield worked again. Good news, Captain. You won't be cooked alive by radiation. Alright, looks like everybody's kicking into the starving mode, so we will make sure we feed everybody. Except for me. I guess I'm like a day behind. Sir, a big, really big surprise has cropped up on my scanners. A dark, swirly skied planet is dead ahead. It's covered in a giant storm, but beneath the dark swirls, my scanners detect hazy, indistinct heat signatures and a multitude of structures. A thunderous world is probably an improvement over this mind-boggling empty vacuum. Should I initiate the landing protocol? Sure! Ooh. Day 12. Ha! We're on a planet. Phobos. Phobos? On our descent towards the storm-ridden planet, it was clear that this wasn't a normal storm. It was ubiquitous and dark, like a blanket of swirling shadow. It was a bumpy ride, but you landed our craft on a safe spot on the planet. The only loss was our communication equipment, which is fried by atmospheric electricity on the way down. From down here it's clear, however, this isn't any kind of storm. This is something else. This planet's surface has experienced a number of wars, nuclear or otherwise. We'd best be wary while exploring, Captain. Is that a broken lighter? Captain, the expedition module in the back of the cabin is now active. If you want to survive here, someone has to go outside from time to time. We'll have to secure more supplies and soon. One small step for Astro Citizen. One giant leap for whatever is left of humanity. Okay, Megan looks starved, Dee Dee is still starving, and we've made a sock puppet. Right. So we gotta feed you. Everybody's starving. Thought I fed everybody. Alright, I'm not gonna feed me. Captain, we were able to detect the transmissions of unknown origin. Unfortunately, the communications console is damaged during landing, and we cannot make anything out of them, or reply. We could hardwire a primitive field communicator to bypass the damaged systems and access the shuttle's external transmitter and receiver. And that is why we've been busy making these devices. So we get to hit the communicator instead of doing nothing. That's the communicator there. So there you go. And you got it. We can't craft anything. Alright. Oh, I cannot repair the lighter either. But if I recycle the lighter, it gives me the chemicals. Then I think I can make a new lighter out of mineral. What do we upgrade? You can upgrade. Don't know what upgrading does, which is annoying as hell. Alright. The lighter's broke anyway, so we're gonna recycle it. And 3 out of 12. A glade. A radio zone. Okay, I'm thinking that's really bad. And a warhead town. I'm thinking that's pretty bad too. Let's just go to the glade. We'll send somebody to the glade. Alright. And, yeah, we'll send Bronco. Hopefully, I have a little bit of everything. Except for a shovel, apparently, which is what I wanted to have, was a shovel. I'm going to send him out without anything, then. And see what happens. So he's going to go out. I hope he gets to eat first. I'm not sure how that works. We're going to find out. So he's going out on the expedition. Day 13. Hello, world. Great success, Captain. Communicator attached to the communications console works like a charm. I won't judge the aesthetics, since we can finally receive and answer transmissions. Now all we need to do is wait for someone to contact us. Someone will find us, eventually. The crew was visibly excited by this incredible feat of engineering. They were only slightly smirking while looking at the patched communications console. Tomorrow will be great, Captain. Baby went for a stroll into the vast, strange northern forest. Let's hope he doesn't enter any gingerbread houses. And we did the recycling. And I'm starving. Alright, so the two girls are hungry. I'm gonna feed myself a can of soup. And we are gonna make a can of soup. Actually, before I do that... Oh, I can't craft a, no resources. See, I need minerals. Yep, I need minerals. Alright. We're gonna craft a soup anyway. guess I should have given him some armor. Oh, and alright, so I'm detecting a huge energy surge beneath the surface. Seismic waves. I think there's an earthquake coming. The shuttle is sturdy, but this ground isn't. This soil has a high potential to liquefy when the earthquake hits. There's a better patch of rocky ground a few yards ahead. You could use the shuttle's thrusters to scoot onto it, but if you overshoot, you'll be on even worse ground. Will you attempt the maneuver? I'll be honest, I did this last time and died. So this time I think I'm going to stay put. Alright, baby. And I think he's out for minerals, I hope. Day 14. Alright, we're alive. You did not attempt the maneuver to scoot the shuttle into more solid ground before the earthquake hit. The shuttle bucked to and fro like a bad atmospheric entry. The crew members all gasped and held onto the edges of their seats. You felt the ground slip away as the shuttle entered free fall. The soil under you liquefied worse than you anticipated. The hillside gave out and you slid, barely avoiding a few probably fatal crashes along the way. Eventually, the shuttle skidded to a halt, and you were all able to stop screaming and check each other for injuries. I'm still alert. Alright, we got Soup. I'm gravely hurt. Megan's weak. Dee Dee's weak and in poor health. Alright, looks like we're all banged up. Hungry, weak, but alert. I'm weak, and I'm actually hurt. Alright, an alien vessel is approaching. Their ship is rigged with a light show synced to the music they started blasting as soon as we opened comms. Captain, they're playing rockabilly. Your crew is already grooving to the beat. The aliens claim to be of the Dance Lord tribe and are searching for the best dancers in the galaxy. They've challenged our tribe to a dance-off, specifically a sock hop. If you don't accept, they will vaporize us with their ultra-high frequency speakers. How will you defeat the Dance Lords? I'm thinking agility is the best one for this. Oh Lord, we are in trouble. Alright, so I can't craft anything. Like, what happens if you upgrade a... I don't know. Battery. We have energy. Alright, let's upgrade it. I have no idea what this does or means. And I think we're going to do first aid on me. And no one's starving. Alright. And, come on, baby. 3 days is supposed to be. I wish there was a... I don't see anything where it tells you how long it's currently been. Oh. You and the crew accepted the Dance Lord's challenge, but lost the dance-off. When the aliens beamed to their vessel, you stumbled onto the dance floor, and it was all downhill from there. Poor rhythm, shoddy footwork, not even sequined uniforms could have saved you. The Dance Lords honor anyone brave enough to step onto the holy dance floor. Their leader, Warbop, spared you, but warned that you'd better have sweeter moves next time. Alright, Megan and Dee Dee are still weak. Baby's exploring. We've now got a thermonuclear battery. And I am not hurt or weak anymore. Good. Then we gotta craft some first aid. I gotta help out the other two ladies here. Oh, that's gonna take 3 days to craft. Oh, wait a minute. We get materials from something? We'll get you fixed up, ladies. Captain Ellis, there's a delivery guy outside, leaning out of some kind of wormhole. The boxes behind him read, Pisces Pizza, delivery in 300 milliseconds or your money back. He angrily waves that greasy box at us. His English is hard to parse. I wonder where or when he's from. Should we attempt dialogue or give him something valuable in exchange for the box of stuff? Sure, we got an artifact available. Why not? Day 16. That Pisces pizza delivery guy didn't respond well when you waved the artifact at him. In fact, he was livid. He clearly considered it in poor taste. He drew a futuristic musket and fired at us through the closing wormhole. The first blast bored a tiny hole straight through the artifact. The second grazed you, sir. Fortunately, the shot wasn't lethal. You are gravely hurt, sir. Great. And they're starving, and now I'm gravely hurt again. Alright, well, we're going to get you two ladies some food.
Huh.
As we are slowly dwindling our supplies. Captain, stop dancing immediately and listen. This is a crisis. You are not a sailor on Broadway, although I must admit you improvised beautifully. You have all been poisoned. Oh, some kind of psychoactive toxin has found its way into the shuttle. Might have something to do with that airlock being full of you-know-what. Yes, I know the colors sound pretty, but if we don't do something about it now, you may suffer permanent damage. Great, and I don't have a first aid kit. Well, I got a sock puppet. I have no idea what that'll do. We're going to sock puppet this up, though. Day 17. Hey, look who's back! Plain railing. When you put the sock on, proceeded to shimmy blissfully for another hour, I thought I'd lost you. On a count of 3, you all smelled the sock, and your faces contorted like a communist pamphlet crumpled in a righteous hand. The shock sobered you up instantly. I'm glad to have you back. Baby's returned from his jaunt to the eastern glade. He's limping a little, famished after the journey and a bit freaked out. You get comfortable as he begins to tell his story. On the journey, Baby was struck by a fragile falling tree or two. He's in a bit of a state. From the bottom of a shimmering pond, he scooped a number of valuable minerals, plus 39. Oh, that's nice. What an eerie but fruitful experience. In spite of the spookiness, Baby is safely back in the nest. Alright. I'm starving now. Everybody's kind of hurt. The soup is starting to dwindle, and we don't have any of the first aid. Holy cow. Captain, our communication equipment is detecting something. I don't think it's a transmission. I think it's a whale. Something is crying out for help nearby. Would you like to go out and investigate? Sure, why not? Alright. Well, I'm running out of options here. At least we got minerals. Day 18. You went out to investigate the eerie crying sound on the stormy dystopian plains and came back with a stumbling little alien. It seems weak, possibly injured, and as lonely as an emergency escape pod flying through the cosmos. You brought it in and propped it up in a corner. Oh, here he is, right here. You should really do something about your wounds, sir. Yeah, we got a bunch of people hurt. Alright. Okay, we got the first aid. So it's weak and hungry, weak, hungry, weak, hungry. And I'm actually the only one hurt. Oh, I don't have the gun. Captain, a troop of aliens with clipboards are bashing on our door. They're all heavily mutated, some with wonky limbs, some with extra limbs, one with no limbs at all. They clamp some kind of device that onto the airlock door and force it open. 15 of the little gas-masked aliens get stuck in the airlock, scribbling on scaly paper. If you have a weapon, you could wave them at them or make a warning attack. The alternative is to leave them to it. They seem to only be taking records. I don't have a gun, so we're going to do a whole lot of nothing. craft another lighter. Let's get that. Seems like you can only use something if you have none of it. Oh, I should all... What about repair? Oh, it won't let us do that. Alright. Alright, so let's craft another lighter. I don't want to use the first aid thing just yet. I don't know. I guess we can't really do anything with him. But hey, oh, look, I just noticed there's a pizza sitting here. Huh. Ooh, are we not crafting? Craft. Lighter. I guess we weren't. Damn. Glad I checked. And I guess we could send another person out. See, I really don't want to send him here. This kind of scares me with all these hazards. Alright, he's only got one hazard. You know what? We're going to send someone here. Yeah, let's send Megan. You know what? I don't think I particularly like her anyway. Alright, Megan. But we will give you some armor. I hope it helps. Actually, I don't know. Maybe just send her out with nothing, the hell of it. Alright, so Megan's gonna go out, crafting a lighter, and we can't do jack shit about the aliens. Day 19. You decided to let the troop of mutated bureaucrats run around our ship with clipboards. They took note in every little detail in the place. They stayed all night. But once they were either bored of recording every detail or wanted to stress test all of our equipment, they pulled out metal bats and began bashing things. Oh, they wrecked some equipment and resources before you managed to herd them out of the ship with manic screaming. Shit, dude, they broke a bunch of stuff. Megan set off for a shanty-looking settlement to the south. I'm keen to see what she discovers in this outing. Alright. Alert, hurt. I'm not going to read all these different statuses. Oh. Can't say if it was engineering score or dumb luck, but I created a high-quality item. Score! So now I've got a fancy lighter. Oof. I am a machine, and machines cannot hear voices. The voices that I'm not hearing right now are getting very loud, though. Oh, you hear them too? My white sensors are picking up something as well. A two-dimensional species. That explains why my cameras miss them. Quite vicious, I gather. With one decisive yell, the voices are approaching fast. The air inside the door looks very empty, yet very hostile all of a sudden. How will you defend us, Captain? Lighter. It's all I got, baby. Alright, craft. Can we repair? Shit. It uses like a lot of, something else. I don't want to... Do I need another communicator? Guess I can use the energy to upgrade the mask. And no one's starving, right? I'm about to use that first aid kit, though. Yeah, not yet. Day 20. A two-dimensional species invaded your ship. You could not see them coming until you turned on a lighter. Suddenly, the entire space around you cast a multitude of shadows on every surrounding wall. Invisible to the 3D world most of the time, they could not handle the spotlight. Bashfully, they slipped out one by one. Staring might be impolite, but apparently rudeness wins battles. You all look bolder and stand a little straighter since that victory. Haha, you remain alert. Alright, I've got my health. And I got a face mask, and we're starting to starve. So we're going to make sure we do some eating. Hurt, hungry. Yeah, weak, starving, weak, starving. I think we're going to go ahead and use that first aid kit. Although that sells okay here. I did notice a couple of glitches in the game. Outside, sir, a caravan of sorry figures and grim wagons are plodding past the shuttle, hanging their heads. You open the shuttle door to watch them pass when suddenly one pops up right at your side. It's a little waif-like Phobian in silvery regalia. Blood is splattered inside its goggles. Do you wish to ignore its attention? Author Healthcare prefer a new mask? You notice a holster on its hip with a dangerous-looking weapon. Let's offer it the mask. Hey, you're starving, so eat. You're starving, so eat. We're definitely running low on the soup. I want to craft something. I need soup. Alright, we're going to have to recycle the lighter. That gives us the 20 things. We definitely got to get some soup made, so... And there goes the lighter again. Right? That's 10. That's 10. 10. Oh no, that would give us energy. Yep, so the lighter is the best bet. Day 21. Oh shit! When you offered it a replacement mask, the sad creature from the solemn convoy waved it away. It instead gave you a little data drive. You tried to press the mask into its hands again. The alien drew its weapon and whipped you. You quickly pulled the shuttle door shut and it ran off after the caravan. Later, I got a chance to scan the drive. Apparently, these aliens knew a world-wrecking war was coming, and they were still building silos when it happened. In the decades since, they have never taken off their suits and have mutated to cope with this world. I don't know whether to feel pity or fear, sir. Recycling is completed. And this is the bug I was telling you about. It says days to starve to death, but they literally only hit starving the one time and I had given them food. There was no reason for them to die. See, the food's gone. Ah, shit. The little alien we collected from the planet's ruined plains appears to be very, very unwell. You could treat the lost alien in a few ways. How do you want to help it? Well, give him a mask. Screw it. Think we're on our way to dying here anyway. Well, soup's not such a big deal now. Let's get another first aid kit, though. Can't believe they died. Day 22. You squatted next to the sick little alien and we picked up the planes outside and presented it with a new mask. Ah, Koi's sitting up, look at that. It snatched the mask and turned away in shame, then quickly swapped its old broken apparatus for the new one. It took a deep breath and turned back to face us. Clearly that was just what the extraterrestrial doctor ordered. You should eat something, Captain. Ha! Captain, a hole appeared right outside, right next to our shuttle overnight. It's producing smelly vapors and a nasty gurgling. While it's not an immediate threat, I'd appreciate if you made it stop. The smell is foul, the noise annoying, and both offend my sensors. Alright, some tape it is. Day 23. I appreciate you taping over the hole in the ground, Captain. All looked well until you realized it was a mouth. The camouflage creature's gob gaped open, giving it a serious scare when it flew away. Problem solved. Too bad for your psychological scarring. Megan came back, Captain. The town to the south turned out to be a settlement built around an unexploded warhead. Law in the settlement played fast and loose. Megan came back with a bloodied nose, ravenous, and pretty shook up. She said the would-be lawmen in Warhead Town gave her a bit of a bother. The bruises do the talking. The greasy river that runs through Warhead Town sweats oil and, to Megan's delight, chemicals good for crafting. She gathered a slew of the least gross stuff. Good, we do need that. Megan spotted a number of unusual undergarments hanging from a line. She didn't hesitate to grab a sock. A strange place, Warhead Town, but well worth visiting. Megan's wanderlust has just been quenched one way or another. She is really tired. Okay, we are seriously down to 1 can of soup. We found something interesting, Captain. There's this lonely statue, a tentacled creature, shaped vaguely human-like, with hands outstretched as if in a religious blessing. The inscription is barely legible, but says something about an honor and service to a higher cause. The way the statue cups its hands downward reminds me of something. Ah, yes, of course. It's almost exactly the shape of your head. What a coincidence! It's a stretch, but perhaps there's a reward in sticking your noggin in the statue's hands. What do you say, Captain? Will you try it? Why the hell not? Alright, how are we doing? Oh, we're still crafting the first aid. I wonder if we should feed her. No. Oh, she's tired, so we probably can't go send her out. Day 24. Okay, Captain, this one's on me. Note to self, ominous fragmented inscriptions on creepy-looking statues equals capital B, bad. When you put your head into the statue's receptacle, nothing happened for a while. Mildly annoyed, you started walking away, and that's when you passed out. Not sure what the statue did exactly, but the drool coming from the side of your mouth can't be a good sign. We'll run some simple mathematical tests later to see just how badly you are affected. In the meantime, if you could refrain from trying to fit your hand in your mouth, that would be lovely. Megan's weak. We got the first aid kit. Megan's now rested and starving. Alright, we are going to feed Megan the last can of soup. And maybe the first aid kit? You know what? Let's patch her up with the first aid kit. Oh wait, you know what? Before we do that, Captain, Megan spotted a blue veiny fruit growing out of a crack in the ground nearby. It is pulsating slightly. Should someone give the fruit a try? Normally I'd refrain from leaving such a rash and irresponsible decision up to you, but there's some empty stems nearby. Perhaps it is edible. You know what? Megan can sample that delicacy. We're still gonna fix her up. Craft soup. We needs the soup. Day 25. You announced that the strange little fruit near the ship was worth trying out, and Megan's hand shot up. However, the joyous look in her face as she sunk her teeth in quickly turned to horror. The remaining half was full of wriggling purple worms. She began trying to spit it out, but fell into a spasm, and woke a few minutes later saying her mind was buzzing as if double speed. She flipped a handstand and perambulated around the shuttle. Clearly those worms did something. Let's hope the effects don't turn. Crafting completed. Soup, and I'm now starving. Good, and she feels better. But I'm getting the only soup. Oh, I just noticed it says a sanity alert. Oh no, I'm good, yeah, alert. Like, good. Good alert. Never mind. Gotta keep that soup coming, buddy. Captain, don't alert Megan, but something got the drop on me. It appears to be some kind of droid. It just activated. A webbed sack on its back carries flotsam, metal scrap, bits of plants, and other oddities, including something which looks like a skull. It's extending its grip to open the airlock. Shall I secure the outer airlock and deny the robot entry? Well, I bet you this guy's a traitor. I'm gonna say no. Because nothing is ever as it seems. Watch us all die. Here we go. Day 26. Okay, still alive. Despite the little droid's creepy approach, he decided not to secure the airlock. I must admit, I was dubious about such a course of action. But the machine turned out to be quite the resource. Once inside, it floated about, gathering up dust, metal shavings, and detritus. It whirred a little, then out its other end popped little orbs of material, one of which was a ball of edible organics, a snack. It finished cleaning up and left while you both sat munching its robo-poop. And we made some soup. Megan's no longer hungry. I'm no longer starving. Matter of fact, I'm not even hungry. Dude, that's awesome. Got one little soup left, though. We came across one of the planet's apparent inhabitants. The alien, carrying a heavy-looking case, entered a nearby bunker-looking structure, and you followed. He left his armor-like suit and the case on a rack with a multitude of other suits and cases. The alien has apparently taken a shower. Act fast. Will you snatch one of the suits and run, or force a random case open? Let's go for the suit, because neither of us are strength. All the strong people died. Oh, stop. Gotta craft something. Alright, let's craft that second can of soup. Alright. Day 27. Your bunker visit went poorly, oh no. While indecisively staring at various sized suits in a rack, the alien re-emerged and you had to flee before the bunker door closed behind you. Depending on how you cut it, the lesson here is either don't steal from random strangers, or if you do steal from random strangers, be better at it. Hard to say which it is. And we crafted a can of soup. Captain, Megan has found a toppled object nearby. A flat edge protruding from the ground with lights flickering below the dirt. Report that it appears to be a computer interface. Strange hexagonal buttons and an alphabet of 60 characters. Who would you nominate to study it further? You know what? That's going to be me, actually. Because Megan is in great shape. We're going to send her out. Can we revisit something? Or let's go to the new one, Radio Zone. Yeah, it's not looking very good. Can we send dead people? No, we cannot. Alright, then. Alright, let's get... Wow. A sock, a soup, and nothing. Guess what, Megan? You are going out just like that. Good luck! Repair. Let's repair the battery. Day 28. After studying the toppled alien computer for a few hours, you astutely pointed out that the language appeared to be an abjad, a writing system without vowel sounds. Then we realized what we were reading, some sort of historical record akin to a news article. The text described a devastating war in this world seemingly long ago, which left it in ruin, one both nuclear and chemical in nature. It's good to know humans aren't the only self-destructive force in the universe. It's not surprising, however. You feel a little more sane with this knowledge. Malian strode off towards the green-tinted radio zone. If we had shot glasses, I'd propose a soup-based toast for a safe return. Repairs are completed, and we've got our thermonuclear battery. Something fell from the sky in a flash, and now you're surprised we're surrounded by a swarm of red-winged somethings. Of course I anticipated this. This is scenario number 87394B. The small creatures are flying into our walls in waves, causing the hall to reverberate like a speaker. Are you God? They reverberate? For generations we have been searching for the one who thinks outside the hive. Each jump from planet to planet decimates us. Are you the one? I, for one, believe you deserve a cult following, Captain, but the choice is yours. Absolutely, why not? What could possibly go wrong? Day 29. The swarm of tiny red aliens spoke to you through the hull's vibration. You tried answering, but they just hovered over your ship like flies over fresh manure. Then you took the artifact, and the improbable happened. They moved in unison with your movements. You spoke, anticipating their questions, and they flew in response. Your minds must have touched, and the alien flies trusted you. The thickest group split midair, revealing a book. They carried it gently through the air and into your hands, then flew in synchronicity with your lips as you read passages to them. In the end, they circled you reverently and sped away, leaving the book in your mind for good. That is so cool. Alright, we got a book now. A handbook notice. There you go. Captain, my weather systems are detecting a storm on the horizon. It's moving fast, so it will hopefully pass by tomorrow. But this one could get nasty. Thunder, lightning, gale force winds, sharp objects howling at you from every which way. I'd like to keep monitoring the storm's movement throughout the night, but doing so will require my sensors to run on battery power. As it is unadvisable to leave the main generator reactor through a storm. What do you want to do? Well, thankfully, we now have that atomic battery. So we'll put that to use. Can't repair anything. You know what? Let's get another lighter. Day 30. You ran the weather monitoring systems on battery power. The storm moved south and you were spared the worst of it. By morning it completely passed. Ooh, don't you love the smell after it rains? You spent the morning sifting through the washed up junk files, but it was mostly just waterlogged crap. You did find a lighter though. Oh, I made a lighter. Hello. Shit. Captain, I found something interesting on the surface of the planet. Looks like somebody passed their time by playing a supersized version of tic-tac-toe, but never completed this particular game. The game pieces consist of minerals that we could use. Now, I'm not one for ruining someone else's fun, but I think the winner is clear by looking at the board, so they shouldn't mind if we mess up their O's and X's. So we take the liberty of gathering those pieces and using them as resources? Sure. Alright, and we've kind of used almost everything, right? We have been using almost everything. Let's do another cow thing. But, so, excuse me. This is day 30, and you know what? It has been an hour worth of recording, which is more than long enough. So, I'm going to go ahead and end right here. If you guys have enjoyed this, please feel free to hit the like button, leave a comment. Let me know if me reading to this to you is any kind of entertaining. And if it is, great. I'll continue, and I'll do the next episode starting with 31. But, if not, let me know that too. I know usually I don't sit and have people read to me on YouTube. Anyway, let me know what you want to do. Hope you've enjoyed this. And if you're brand new and the first time seeing anything like this, or you enjoy me doing this video, and you haven't subscribed, feel free to hit that subscribe button. As always, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.